So Skeletor, I'm being told, is not an actor and therefore not eligible for tonight's draft, which is bullshit.
He doesn't have a SAG card.
Also, guys, just giving you a little heads up. You can't just take the entire cast of Argyle. It's my first plan. And you can't do Harriet and the Spy and Greg House for your dream fan casting for Knives Out 3. So enjoy.
Well, I saw Wallace Shawn die. Wallace Shawn is dead.
We have a top.
For roping. I like that.
You're a jabroni.
Quiet! Did someone not study for the test?
Do we?
I'll be ready. I'll be ready.
Yeah. Well,
I am the one who's jet lagged, and I knew we had a topic tonight.
Don't worry about it, because you can fake your way through this. Juice, do you know the names of 6 actors?
And you did.
Yes.
I need 6 people.
Okay,
I only have 5.
I'll be fine. I saw that this was the topic like 2 hours ago.
He's got it. He's gonna,
More like
he's
45
gonna come
minutes.
up with it as we go along.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday night. It's What the Show. My name is AJ Lancaster. I'm one of the co-hosts.
Nice.
But hi, we be the deacons. Same. You're also AJ Lancaster.
We are Joe and the Juice.
Joe and the Juice.
Joe and the Juice.
Joe and the Juice.
Ready to party.
Love it. Your whole brand.
Talk about. I had to look up who Benoit Blanc was.
Benoit.
Also balls.
This is such a great welcome back. I love this. This is fantastic, honestly. This is the most What the Show thing. Also, to be clear, since we all are going through our people, if someone has overlap, I guess we'll just both be like, oh yeah, I had that person too, and we'll discuss them then.
Nah, let's go hardcore with it.
Okay. I don't think anyone will have overlap, but like maybe. I don't know. We like the same shit. It could happen.
Yeah. And for backstory, here's the thing. There was the announcement of the third Knives Out movie this past weekend, Wake Up Dead Man. We'll go into that title probably a little bit later. We'll see what's going on there. But I thought it'd be fun to say, like, everybody's fan casting for their Knives Out 3 dream cast. So let's do it like we do here on What the Show and do it as a draft. Let's fucking draft it, bro. So I don't know how we determine the draft order. My first thought was in terms of box office so far.
So Juice? No, Bethany.
Yeah.
My movie hasn't come out yet, so does that mean I'm last?
Yes.
Does the actor or actress have to be living?
No.
No.
No. I don't think we can put such limitations on this.
Yeah, no.
Like them having a pulse?
Yeah.
in this scenario, put him in the picture.
I'm pretty sure that they cast Christopher Plummer after he died, so it's fine.
Wow.
Too soon? Too soon?
Too soon.
But speaking of what AJ just said, I will do the quick update.
Look at us remembering things.
The quick update. Actually, I do have to check because there is a possibility that one thing might have changed. I am checking in on this. No, it has not. Okay, so the update on the What the Show Fantasy Football box office summer draft game. As of today, AJ would be picking 7th, Juice would be picking 6th, Jacob London would be picking 5th, Bethany would be picking 4th, Larry Payne would be picking 3rd, Moose would be picking second, and Chance would be picking first. We still have 7 people still left to go. For those who don't know, Inside Out 2 belongs to PJ Campbell. Deadpool and Wolverine belongs to yours truly. Quiet Place Year 1 is with William Harold. Despicable Me Part 4 is with PLD. Maxine is with Brendan Buckingham. We have Bad Boys, Ride or Die with Jeremiah Morris, and Twisters with John Mariano.
Here's the thing, don't. And here's why. It's going to put me in prime real estate to draft Amon-Ra St. Brown with my first overall pick, and no one will even be able to yell reach at me. If I would have gotten any higher, people may have yelled reach at me, and I would have said, fuck you, but now I don't have to. So really, all's well that ends well.
And if you want proof that it's not made up, nobody wants the last pick more than Mike, and nobody wants the first pick more than me.
Yeah. And
we are definitely getting those things.
For reference sake, for those who have not heard, we have another league that's doing the same thing, but they let us pick our movies, and I picked Maxine on purpose because I want the last pick.
Yes,
So,
But you didn't pick Back to Black?
I should have. I mean, but so there is one person in our league, though, that picked Trap, which we were all baffled by. That's one Mark not pick. I'm like, what the heck? Where did this come
I'm
from?
intrigued by the trailer, if I'm being honest.
Is that M. Night Shyamalan's daughter's movie?
No, that's his movie.
But that comes out in August, like September.
So they that one allowed us.
It's a bold choice because you're not going to have a lot of time with.
Yeah, that one allowed us to pick anything that came up through Labor Day.
Yeah.
So
Okay, like that movie looks bonkers. Now that
I'm intrigued by it. I will say, I definitely think we're going to go see it. I don't know how it's going to do with the general public, but it caught my attention.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing it at least 6 times. Have you seen this trailer for Trap, Juice?
No.
It's definitely out there.
Why do I have this sneaking suspicion? I mean, I think actually Deadpool and Wolverine is going to get #1 of the summer.
Despicable Me.
I still think it's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Twisters.
But I have a sneaking suspicion that AJ is freakishly good at this, and I really do think Twisters is going to do
top
gangbusters. I really think it's going to do really well. And I'm like, damn, why is AJ so good at this?
Listen, I called Debo Samuel. I called Puka Nakua. I called Twisters.
God, he's just y'all. I'm telling you, absolutely.
Fantasy football movie guru.
Yeah.
Humble.
So,
too.
with you,
Really
are you saying that with the 14th pick, you're taking Debo Samuel and Puka Nakua?
Maybe he is.
Maybe.
Not show his cards, but I have
All
no
right.
cards to show. My cards have been shown. We all know what I'm picking. It's fine.
Oh, his daughter. Thank you, Jeremy. His daughter's movie is The Watchers, which
It looks really good too.
yeah.
It just if you took the names of either of their movies and you switched them, they would both work.
True. This is true.
All right.
The girl in Watches is in a trap.
So we're doing this draft order by where we are currently in the draft.
So I guess that you're first.
So I'm first because your movie hasn't come out, so you're
So I'm last. So it'll go
automatically.
Bethany, Juice, AJ, me, and then
We
Steve.
should do the Deacons together. Can
All right.
I have the 4 spot here?
Sure. Yeah.
So you want to go Bethany, me, Juice, AJ?
Yep.
Okay.
Without further dudes.
Yeah, without further ado, with the first overall pick in this draft. It has to go. There's only one obvious fucking choice, and it's Julie fucking Andrews. Obviously.
What?
Obviously.
Wait, like now or prime?
Like now, I want Julie Andrews. You're acting as if Julie Andrews has never not been in her prime.
Is Julie Andrews? She's alive?
Yes. Julie Andrews is
Well, we
alive
said,
and
we
well.
said the alive thing doesn't matter regardless.
Yeah, but also Julie Andrews is alive.
It's kind of a perfect pick.
It is a perfect pick. Julie Andrews is a fucking phenomenal, and I think she would add a great. She's like she's the answer. She's the answer.
Also, Christopher Plummer was in the first one.
Yes, he was.
That when you said that Christopher Plummer thing earlier, I was like, if only you knew. Which actually we were talking about The Sound of Music while we were on vacation, which is what made me think, and because Bridgerton the new season just dropped. So Julie Andrews was on my mind for many reasons. But yes, Julie Andrews still slaps. Julie Andrews always slaps. Julie Andrews always is the answer. If we can come up with cloning technology, I demand that she be the first person cloned, to be honest. And that's
gonna
all
go.
I gotta say.
Yeah, that should have been the 101 all along, honestly. Wow.
So I guess it's my go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've been toying with what order to do mine in to make sure that nobody snakes mine, and I'm gonna go. I have to go with the obvious one that I think that somebody here might snake, and that of course is Mr. Sam Levine. Because Sam Levine belongs in a whodunit.
Motherfucker, I already know what you're doing.
We all know what he's doing. Wait, somebody say Bill Paxton before he can say Bill Paxton.
I can't do Bill Paxton. I'm on a mission. And Bill Paxton, if he were alive, would have already been in a Knives Out.
100%.
No, he definitely. He would have been one of the first.
He would be so good in it. Absolutely so good in it.
Juice, who would you put into a Benoit Blanc?
Or
Benoit.
Benoit. Benoit.
Balls.
Okay. The GIF I have is not loading, so I'll save him for later. Let's go off the rails.
Okay.
Let's go for the first pick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go Kieran Culkin for my first pick.
Kieran, all right.
I think he would actually be great.
Just don't give him a Pepsi.
But Kieran's the psycho one. Like hell yeah.
Like Scott Pilgrim type Kieran Culkin. Like another like all in the house, and whatever the family or whatever the situation is, he's just like the off the rails cousin or brother that's just making one-liners the whole movie. So he might not be a pivotal part of the plot. Maybe he's the killer, but he's not like going to be one of the main cast, but he's going to be that great side character.
I was thinking Rory Culkin. That's why I said the psycho.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, Rory's.
All right,
AJ, I'm so intrigued to see what you're doing with this.
Got back-to-back picks. So, I mean, we got to go with America's Sweetheart and Ireland's Sweetheart with the 101. With the 104. Honestly, I don't know how this superstar fell down this far in the draft. But, yeah, the AJ team drafts with the fourth pick. Ayo Edebiri.
I figured that might be one that we overlapped on. I did have her on my potential draft pick, so you win, you get her.
And while I'm sniping Deacons,
oh yeah,
we gotta go with I mean, an absolute legend, somebody that when interrogated can stand up to intense pressure. Somebody who sometimes is just the most tired he's ever been. We need Tim Robinson in a fucking Knives Out.
Yes.
We're all trying to catch the guy who did this.
He doesn't even want to be around anymore.
We need him dropping lines from I Think You Should Leave solely throughout the whole movie.
Brilliant.
Ryan Johnson, you can do this. You're a brilliant writer. So I've got Ayo Edebiri and Tim Robinson.
This is an interesting cast so far. This is very interesting. Okay. I see you, AJ. I see you. Juice, I believe we're back to you.
Jack Meyer actually dropped it.
I think
Carl Havoc in.
Here's the other thing about Tim Robinson I forgot to mention. Corn Cob TV, sponsored right away. Let's go.
Clop and plop. You
Wake
got
up, dead man.
I'm gonna go with one Billy Zabka.
Yes.
Okay. I see
So-
you, Juice.
Hall
That's
of
a good
Famer.
We're building our family here.
one.
So while Kiernan is the brother, I don't know who else is going on, but the stepdad or the main, like, there's the main family and the stepdad or like the husband of the main family lady person, lead female actress, is Billy Zabka coming in. So he's the guy. You think it might be him. He's
Okay.
got the same Johnny Lawrence charm, but also the same a-holeness. So, like, is it him? Is it not? He's the one that you don't know for sure.
It's kind of like a
Either
Chris
way,
Evans
he's
ish.
kicking kind of Chris Evans. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
go a whole Scott Pilgrim and pick Chris Evans, but he was already in one of these stupid movies. So I'm just kidding. I like the movies. Yeah, Johnny Lawrence, William Zabka, you were number 2.
Chris Evans, but drunkle. I got you.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Drunkle. The Drunkle vibes.
I'm going to throw a bone to the It's Always Sunny's fans here, because this is a recurring character on It's Always Sunny. She's been on several seasons. It's been a little while since she's been on, but of course, that is the lovely Brittany Daniel will be my next choice for the cast of Wake Up Dead Man.
Jesus
Brittany Dan-
fucking Christ, Mike.
What?
Michael.
What?
Wait, who? I didn't hear it. I was.
Brittany Daniel is her name.
Oh,
She is
wait.
she is known for playing the tranny on It's Always Sunny.
Oh, yeah.
And also the star of Broken Lizards Club Dread.
It's just gonna be all freaking Club Dread references. I hope everyone knows this. He tried to paint that as like, oh no, I'm pulling from It's Always Sunny this time, but really, it's just gonna be
This
Club
isn't-
Dread references.
This isn't Nom, man. There are rules.
You know he doesn't play by rules. You know
Here's the
that.
weird part. We set up rules, but we didn't say that one. I said dumb shit. Like,
we
I'm
really
not gonna
fucking
cast
set
the
up- that
cast
was
of
on
Oregon.
us. That's on us for messing that up. Okay. So I put some thought into this, y'all, and I thought both of the movies so far in this series have had a Marvel actor be in it. Not only be in it, but basically be the villain at the end of the day. And what I really need is to know who's going to be the Marvel actor that, and I think maybe they're going to throw him in there as a red herring. And they're like, you think you fit pegged who the villain is, but it's not this time. Or maybe it really will be the villain. It'll be like a double red herring. I don't know. But I was like, what Marvel actor do I want to see more of always and everything? And that's Benedict Wong. I love him. I think he
Ooh,
needs
I
to
like
be in
that.
everything. And I was like, who are we not tired of in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Wong. We're never tired of Wong. So yes, he's gonna be my Marvel actor of choice to be in it, to be the villain, to be the red herring of the villain. I'm not sure, but he's who I'm vibing with.
It snakes right back to you.
I forgot how this works for a minute. This is my first draft. Also, I want everyone to know that my dumb American thing, speaking of drafts, makes me think of football. My dumb American quality while I'm in Europe is people can't explain things to me in meters or any of that shit or kilometers. I was like, can you please tell me in football fields what this is? And
I
that
need it in equal for
that
God.
is how we had to translate things. I was like, 3 football fields? Okay. Noted. Okay, Benedict Wong, yes. All right, so I figured that you might snake my girl Isle for me. So I had a backup plan. Another actress that I think is just an absolute delight and needs to be in more things. And again, if you couldn't tell, I watched Bridgerton recently. And that's going to be probably not a household name for you gents, but an absolute gem of a human being. And that's Claudia Jessie, who plays Eloise in Bridgerton, and has just been an absolute delight on this press tour for this new season. And I think that she could do some really great character stuff. I think she would be fun. She has great facial expressions in Bridgerton, and I think she would be perfect in like a whodunit type scenario. So that's my choice.
I'm not looking her up right now.
Oh no, nobody is.
Yeah, I'm sure all of you really know her work.
Well,
All right.
I know the one.
She's great. You would love her.
She. Okay. Facial expressions and comedic timing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
I know Nicola Coughlan, even though I don't watch the show, and she was actually one of my like possible people to throw in. So
she's also fantastic, absolutely wonderful in Dairy Girls and Bridgerton.
So listen, you need
Dairy Girls.
Somebody for this that can be somebody who can portray comedic chops, but also be somebody who can portray themselves in, you know, a damsel in distress or in like a the final girl kind of thing. Somebody who was in movie Hostel. She was in Cabin Fever. She was also in Death Proof, and she was even in the movie Waiting. And her name is Jordan Ladd. And Jordan Ladd is my next choice for the cast of.
And what I was also what position? What part did she play in Club Dread?
Penelope.
Our girl Penelope in Club Dread.
As soon as you said Cabin Fever, I knew.
So Penelope from Glove Dread, everyone. Juice, please usher this along. We can't know.
Okay. I have a storyline to unveil here for a second. So we've got Kieran Culkin, the brother, the main core family that this takes place at, the big investigation is under, is a couple. Forgetting the stepdad line. It is William Zabka, and she just made her debut in Argyle. Bryce Dallas Howard is the mother. They are a family unit with ninja kids, and that is your first little tease to the overarching story of this. What is this?
I actually do like Bryce Dallas Howard.
Knives Out. Wake up, dead man.
Wake up, dead man.
Good.
Who's the dead man? I don't know, but there's ninja kids involved now.
I don't know.
What
you said I don't know is so Midwestern.
I don't know.
Where are you from?
I don't know.
I don't know. Just take out so Midwestern for a minute. That was good. I liked it.
All right, so we're gonna do this bullshit. If we're gonna take somebody who can play a great red herring villain, somebody who can be an absolute sociopath in a multitude of ways, somebody with range, somebody who knows how to direct a good whodunit, I think that with the 304, I've got to take Jay Chandrasekhar. And then with the 401, I need somebody who can complement him, somebody also with range, somebody that we all know, that America knows, somebody who can bring a little bit of like a little outlaw feel to this. In the fourth round, I'm going to take Wind Talker's actor, Mr. John Stephen Roca. Ladies and gentlemen,
the fourth pick in the fourth round.
That's the first pick in the fourth round.
The entire bit.
This draft.
The setup, all of it. Fourth round Roca.
John Roca.
I mean, yeah, I think that's a great. He brings that real American outlaw charm.
He's still practicing his spoonsmanship. Did I watch that ad yesterday? Of course I fucking did.
Of course
Of
you
course
did.
you did. Of course you did.
All right. Are you ready to meet the oldest brother of our family? Kieran and
Yeah.
Culkin, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Okay.
Their oldest brother of this crazy family, Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Giamatti. I was all waiting
So,
for it.
a little bit of the straight man, but also a little bit of the eccentric, a little bit of the self-loathing. Did he do it? Was it him? He's a little bit of a wild card. He and Kieran Culkin have some great back and forths. Him and William Zabka have some great back and forths, getting along, being the husband of his sister. Lots of great dialogue that could happen there. And these three brothers or three siblings go crazy over whatever happened.
I'm not gonna lie, like the familiar setup that you have right now seems kind of anime, and I love it.
Just wait.
All right. So it's now up to me. So,
Oh God, here we go.
you know, I need somebody who wants a liter cola.
God damn it!
And he might also be a landfill. And in some cases, a masseur. So I'm taking Kevin Heffernan.
Okay. This joke would be funnier if any of us knew who these people were. in the
I
movie.
happen to have Club
It's-
Dreadcast pulled up.
It's
on my-
extremely funny for me. It's hilarious that I already know these people by name because I've watched this movie at least a quarter as much as Mike has in the past 2 weeks.
We need to get both of you some help.
I need a quarter of the help.
AJ, we really should have set up the parameters that he couldn't pick Club Dreadcast. What were we thinking?
I set parameters against myself. I said I'm not going to do Argyle. I said I'm not going to. Well, I was going to exclusively pick the cast of I Think You Should Leave, but I mean, I already got one of those. I set up parameters, but.
Let's see.
Wait till you
Also-
I get the plot.
Bethany, I should let you know that my original idea for a cast for myself was to cast Greg House, Bones, Harriet the Spy,
See, honestly, that's pretty clever, though. That's good.
and Psych.
That's solid.
Yeah, that was my original idea. Besides the 4th round Roka thing, because it's just goofy.
It's brilliant.
Absolutely.
So you have 2 choices.
Absolutely brilliant.
Mm.
Okay, wow. Here's the thing. Bill Paxton, obviously, his most famous role is Coconut Pete.
Damn straight.
But he was also in this little movie. He was also in this little movie called Twister. I don't know if you've heard of it. And there's a sequel coming out. I don't know if you've heard. And there's someone in that movie who is a fucking movie star. Absolutely
I
everywhere.
think this person should
right
be in
now.
the movie, honestly.
Fucking fantastic. And that's Glenn Powell, obviously. Charisma for days, Glenn Powell. Put him in one of these. Come on.
He would chew scenery.
Like he would be great, right? We can all agree on that. Now the other thing is Mike is a big #Spice Life, #Spice Up Your Life fan. He loves Dune. Big Dune fan, biggest Dune fan. And I recently watched Dune 2 on a plane as Denis Villeneuve intended it to be seen. And quality cinema. And AJ and I were discussing how Javier Bardem, this might be his best role. And I loved what he did in Dune 2. I think he could be so much fun in Whodunit. So I'm gonna have to go with Javier Bardem, and I hope he's at his chewiest scenery and not whatever the fuck he was doing in The Little Mermaid. I would like that not to happen again. I would like
He was the best part of The Little Mermaid.
Part 2.
Should we take, since we're already over halfway done and we're only halfway into the show, should we take, I need to go to the bathroom, take a little break in the rankings and maybe recap what we have so far?
I
can
do that.
I'll be right back.
And just
All right.
talk about how good Stilgar is, because Stilgar is my favorite.
Stilgar is so good. He's so good.
So far, Bethany's cast.
Truly, you're missing out on watching Dune Part 2 and not seeing, for not being able to witness
If
it.
I'm on an airplane, I'll watch it.
Okay, fine.
Mike,
Are you
I
gonna
will
go on
buy
a flight
you an
to watch
airplane ticket somewhere.
Yes, I will watch it. This is a really expensive investment in Dune Part 2.
Let me know when your next day off is. You'll be going back and forth to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm sorry.
That's like a 20-minute flight.
It's not to watch Dune Part 2. We need him on like a long enough flight to watch the movie.
Yeah,
Not
I
as fast
forgot
as
that you are in Georgia. That's
Yeah, it's really
um,
close.
That's AJ proximity. Oh, Baltimore. Yeah, an hour.
That's
like getting
still
through
like
TSA.
an hour and 15 minutes, I
Get through
think.
TSA. Get through TSA. Wait a little bit. Take the flight.
Do
get
New
back.
York. In
3
New York
hours
and
and you're
back,
home.
you could watch it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put you in the Jersey airport.
Thank you.
And I'm not gonna put you in LaGuardia either, because fuck that place.
I don't even think
When-
either of those flights would get me through that movie. The movie's too
Well,
long.
there and back, it would.
Yeah,
But
they're
like
back
cars.
and
Yeah, but you
TSA
could
moving.
fast forward to where you left off.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
suppose.
It's possible.
All right, let's take a look at B's cast. So B has Julie Andrews,
Fucking great. cast.
Benedict Wong,
Mhm.
Claudia Jesse, Glenn Powell, and Javier Bardem.
It's a fucking great cast.
Jack,
Someone
Jack,
sign this up.
Jack. Wait, Jack. Imagine Benoit Blanc saying "Do the voice" to Fade.
Also,
I only want Austin Butler if he's playing Elvis.
if any of us, and Tom Hanks is there doing whatever the fuck he was doing in that movie. If any of us get any of these cast right, which is honestly very likely that someone on this draft is actually going to be cast in this movie.
So I will
Mike.
be
If
honest.
I get anyone right, I'll be thrilled.
If I was going with a different approach, I had two names come to mind, and Glenn Powell was one of them. So the other
He
one
is
has
the
not been
moment.
said yet. I don't know if I should say who that is until the end. But I thought of somebody who I think would actually be perfect for a Benoit Blanc movie. But they're not going to be on my cast because reasons. I so far have cast
Ezra
Sam
Miller.
Levine.
It's Ezra Miller.
No.
Sam Levine, Brittany Daniel, Jordan Ladd, and Kevin Heffernan have been drafted to my version.
Kevin Heffernan. And who does Kevin Heffernan play in?
He's Lars, the Masu.
Oh, obviously. Obviously.
Yeah.
But I have the three that survived. Like
Wow. Penelope.
Penelope is definitely in it. So we have Justin has Kieran Culkin, William Zabka, who is in the What the Show Heroes Hall of Fame, Bryce Dallas Howard, and another What the Show Hall of Famer in the Heroes bracket, Paul Giamatti.
Fuck yeah.
And AJ has Ayo Adeberry, Tim Robinson, Jay Raskasar, and the Outlaw. Fourth round, John Roca.
John Steven Roca.
Steven. He's still working on his spoonsmanship.
Yes, he is.
All right, so we are here now. In any given movie with like a whodunit, there needs to be somebody who has to be the muscle and playing the security. So with that in mind, obviously you want to get somebody who has, you've never heard of some of the people he's taken out. So that of course means I'm taking M.C. Gainey to play the muscle.
Uh-huh. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Roca's the killer, isn't he?
I
Trying to watch this movie.
okay, so it's
You really do.
it's the old drunk at the bar drinks 20 beers a night in Club Dread. That's the guy he took. The one who gets his gut ripped open. Yeah.
Oh man, is it to me
You
now?
ever heard of the blah 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 killer? No. Yeah,
Exactly.
there's a reason.
Exactly.
From CMC Hammer.
Ooh, Hammer's still on the board.
MC Hammer's still out there.
On board. Still possible to be
Out there
Interesting.
somewhere out there.
All right. So now that we have our family set up here.
Vin Diesel must be cast. Is that what you're saying? Because we said family 3 times, so we summoned him.
Not quite. Although if we had 7, maybe. But no, so family, William Zabka and Bryce Dallas Howard have a few kids. These kids are given something from their grandfather to them as a gift, very valuable, when suddenly the kids go missing. This is where what's his name?
Benoit
Benoit Blanc gets
Balls.
brought into the case, and he discovers that these 3 kids were taken by none other than Patrick Laborato, who is Fester in 3 Ninjas.
I saw this coming.
So
So happy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call him Patrick 3 Ninjas.
Yeah.
his last name is Laborteaux.
Oh.
Solid casting right there.
Laborato, yeah.
Laborato.
Too. So he
All
fits
right,
in
well,
with
AJ has his last 2 picks right
New
now.
Blanc.
Yeah.
So my first pick, I'm getting it a value, honestly. And it's somebody that completes a stack. It's a stack that I was really hoping for, and that is Marshawn motherfucking Lynch.
I should have
I'm
seen that
stacking
one
with
coming.
Io and Abiri.
Should
Why?
have seen that one coming.
What?
Because
Wow.
men need therapy.
Yeah.
And then I mean we need our obvious villain. Like, who here walked into Knives Out or sat at home and watched Glass Onion and didn't know the villain from the trailers?
Pretty quick.
We know. We know
Also,
the
did not
villains.
sit at home to watch
We
Glass
saw
Onion.
both
We
of
saw
them.
it in
We saw
theater.
Glass Onion in that like really weird window when it was out.
That like whole 1 week it was out. We prioritized it.
Yeah, I know you did. That's why I slighted you. But here's the thing. If we're gonna do like an obvious villain and we're gonna have some fun with it, we're gonna wink at the camera. Can we get a better villain in the world in a comedic whodunit than Glenn Howerton?
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Well played.
Like I was just watching. I'm rewatching Sunny right now. I started with season 11 because that's kind of where I left off with the series. And there was a line that Dee said to him, was like, "I know that why you want to be a veterinarian. It's because you want to keep the skins." And he doesn't like get mad. He's like, the skin is the most intriguing part of the animal. I'm like, I need that. I need that delivery. I'm from Waterloo, where the vampires hang out.
Iconic.
Ian
honestly.
Johnson writing with Glenn Howerton acting and delivery. Give it to me. Put it in my veins.
From Waterloo.
I'm
From
Waterloo.
What does that
We're the
line mean? It's the greatest line in the film, though.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, we had that up there while you were monologuing.
Yeah, makes sense.
Could have done it.
Juice.
Okay, so up to this point in our film, one more time, Benoit. Okay,
Balls.
Benoit Blanc.
Someone can, on the anniversary stream, can we just have a montage of the different ways Juice tried to pronounce this?
Benoit. Chris Benoit.
Balls.
So Patrick Laborato has taken the kids, and Daniel Craig is looking for them. They're on the hunt. Everything's going down. They were taken because they think that their crazy cousin Fester from Three Ninjas still took the kids to get the valuable thing that they were received from their grandpa as a gift, when suddenly they discover that the dead body is actually Patrick Laborito, and he is found in a hole.
Yes.
I'm digging a
Oh,
hole.
Juice wins it.
Did
Juice
you
wins it
dig
all.
all of it by yourself?
Yes, it was hard, but I dug all of it.
How long have you been digging?
I've been digging for 3 days. But don't worry, I have experience. I've dug lots of holes before.
But it's so big, an elephant could go into it. Why are you digging it?
That's the secret. You'll see.
Oh, he's perfect. He's perfect for a
You will see in Knives Out, a body is dead, or whatever the movie's called.
Wake up, dead man.
Wake up, dead man. Except Patrick Laborito will not wake up. Because Greg Thompson, the grandfather that gave the kids in the gift, has killed him anyway. And
Greg
who the heck
Thompson.
is going to figure out this case? Probably Benoit Blanc.
My
did
Godfather's
it.
still on the board. Do the Godfather.
Well, here's the thing. If you have any kind of whodunit, there needs to be a body, and you need like a grisly murder. And there's so many examples of grisly murders that we've seen. And you know what? Like, you need something that's gonna please the crowd, and you want the grisly murder to be something that, like, while it may horrify some people, you have to have some level of excitement to it as well. And of course,
Fuck.
we need a corpse. And of course, that corpse has to be Jake Yacovetta.
I'm really disappointed in you because I thought you were going to cast Cocaine Bear.
The corpse.
Everything that you said right up until corpse was Cocaine Bear.
But if we're gonna cast somebody
The
you want to
thing
see
is,
like
Jake-
murdered,
Jake and
I would
Cocaine
cast
Bear have a lot in
character
common.
actress Margot Martindale. Murdered by a cocaine.
well, no. Like if I'm gonna pay my good earned money to go see a movie, see it in theaters, have my popcorn, enjoy everything, and I want to enjoy a grisly death, I want to see Jake Yacovetta getting murdered in the most brutal fashion possible.
Love you, Jake.
His SAG card, though, is the only. Well, he can work on it.
Hey, listen, I don't need a SAG card. I got my Bud Light.
Sciatica.
Sciatica.
Sorry, Jake.
No, William. It's gonna be oddly like stubbed out, and he's gonna need to relight it. It's a thing.
And he's gonna be having his cell phone is gonna be next to him, and the World Girls is gonna be.
My name's Jeff.
Watching the World Girls.
Have I told you about the World Girls?
And I was drinking a Bud Light.
I
Baby
missed
got
my
me.
flight.
Jake,
By the way, Glenn Close is legit in the new one. Did you guys
keep
see
on
that?
keeping on.
Is that
but
official?
That's epic.
Yeah.
We love that.
I've seen a couple of the
Yes.
casting. I didn't see that one, but that's cool.
Queen.
I'm hyped for it. Okay, so with the last pick of the Benoit Blanc draft, balls draft. Okay, y'all, we have listed some great people. We have listed some well-known character actors, some movie stars, some stars on the rise like Jake Yacovetta and our boy Greg.
That's not how I described him.
Well, and all of these people, they do it for the love of the craft, and we appreciate that, and they want to be there and they love it. And I want a bulk of our cast to be that, but I also want someone who's just there for an easy paycheck, which is why I must cast Donald Sutherland to just wait for like 5 minutes. And we go right the fuck out.
Oh, that's
That's
fantastic.
my
Yes.
boy, Donald Sutherland,
$1 million cannot stand up.
rounding out the draft.
He doesn't even bother reading the script. He's
Yeah.
like, I'll just make up my own
I'll just
dialogue.
make it up. And they're like, okay, sure.
NASA is gonna call Benoit Blanc, and it's gonna be for
He's
a
going to the
performance.
moon.
It says
He's going to the
NASA.
moon.
That-
This one is in space.
Yes. So I was gonna say though, if I had been not doing what I was doing, the person who came to mind, and nobody said it, who I think would be absolutely perfect for a Benoit Blanc movie, and I'm being serious now, is actually Anne Hathaway.
Oh, Anne
I
Hathaway
think
is perfect.
she would be perfect
Anne Hathaway is the answer for everything. if we're
in a
being
Benoit
honest.
Blanc movie. Like, she could look at the screen and have you thinking so many different things, and without saying a word, I think she'd be perfect for a whodunit.
Mhm, mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we have
definitely.
Princess Diaries reunion, her and Julie Andrews. But then sign me the fuck up. I'd be there,
God.
front row, with popcorn.
Hathaway and Powell were the first two that came to mind before I realized Club Dread existed.
Sign me the fuck up. But you'd already realized that Club Dread existed.
Remembered.
It's been
By the
on
way,
your brain.
Jake
A lot.
Gyllenhaal was my Jay Chandrasekhar before I said Jay Chandrasekhar.
Mm.
So.
That's fair. I
Um,
think Gyllenhaal could be good in one of these. I do
yeah.
see
What
that.
about him?
And Love and Other Drugs, phenomenal fucking movie.
I see. All right, Travis Kelce. How about Gronk?
Gronk?
Gronk would actually be
Let's get Gronk
perfectly
going.
cast.
Gronk as himself.
Gronk.
That's
Just
himself,
Gronk
basically,
and Gronk.
yes.
I would sign me up. Sign me the hell
Put
up.
Gronk as himself in Glass Onion.
He would have been perfect.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, folks, that's our draft. Should we go over who we have one more time?
All right, so
Do it.
we're gonna start with Bethany's. Bethany's Benoit Blanc movies features Julie Andrews, Benedict Wong, Claudia Jessie, Glenn Powell, Javier Bardem, and Donald Sutherland.
For the Patreon.
Okay.
He's just there for Patreon.
So, first of all, acting potential, I think that you get A plus. Diversity, you get A plus. Goofiness, overall goofiness of the casting, you got
Got it.
Donald Sutherland in there. What do you guys think?
Benedict Wong
Yes.
will ham it up.
Yeah, this is like this might be my favorite draft.
Thank you. Thank you. I tried.
Because I took John Steven Roca.
Did I get? Is it the most what the show draft? No, but I think it's a good cast. You know,
But also you got Donald Sutherland, so maybe.
I went a little what the show there. I was saving. I really thought he was going to get stolen from me, and I was really hoping I could pick him as the overall last pick, and it worked out.
It's a great draft.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
mine has another subtitle to it. It's Return to Pleasure Island.
Oh, okay.
God damn it.
Pleasure Island, the island of pleasure. Honestly, could kind of be into that movie.
So now, obviously, Sam Levine and MC Gainey have been resurrected from the dead.
Mm.
So Dirk and Hank are, the resurrections of themselves. So this is a little bit of a zombie movie here too. And then obviously there's going to be a dead Jake Yacovetta, and then you've got the return of Lars and Penelope, and
Penelope.
yeah. So so the Return to Pleasure Island featuring Sam Levine, Brittany Forbes.
Oh. Did we just lose?
So, Mr. Deacon, what you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in the room is now dumber having listened to it. I award you no points.
Yeah, I
And may
agree.
God have mercy on your soul.
A simple wrong would have sufficed.
I believe you're referring to my song, Pina Colada Bird.
I wrote that song 7.5 years before that No Talent Act wrote
Was he even on the map?
It's a great movie. It's a really funny movie. That's the worst part.
Juice, you're gonna have to watch this.
We have to do a watch along
I'm
of
so
Club Dread.
sorry.
Maybe
These
next week.
punchlines are a hit.
I should just watch it. It's on
Yeah.
Tubi.
It's on.
Don't do Tubi. Rent it. It's
Tubi's gonna send me a wellness warning soon.
I'm absolutely certain it is. Absolutely certain someone is coming to check on us personally from Tubi.
Why is this person continuously watching Club Dread?
I think they don't know how to pirate it.
Yeah.
All right, just the
Tubi
juice.
sends you torrent instructions.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, stop watching this with weird cat litter commercials. Here's how you torrent.
Wait, is it Pretty Litter? Are they sending you Pretty Litter?
Yeah,
Yes.
have we got send
We've
any
got
pretty litter?
yes.
Pretty Litter is actually a great product. Like if you've had cats with health problems, it's great because like why it does the funny colors is like you need to know when to take your cat to the vet for like health problems. It's a really great product. I actually support Pretty Litter. Like
Pretty litter, please sponsor us. Also,
I
what
will
the fuck
will
is
drink Pretty Litter on air.
Sharks of the Corn. Oh.
Is it still on Tubi?
I got you for 3 minutes.
Can we?
I miss Lego.
All right, let's get Juice. Juice has Kieran
Oh, yeah.
Culkin, William Zabka, Bryce Dallas Howard, Paul Giamatti, Patrick Three Ninjas, and Greg Thompson.
Honestly, impeccable cast. That's an impeccable cast. I'd watch the hell out of that movie.
Knives Out, a Three Ninjas reboot.
Yes, there we go. I love it.
Why
And-
not? We're already making
The title,
Club
though.
Club Dread Part 2, Return to Pleasure Island.
Knives Out. Oh my God, Juice.
Dread.
Here's the thing. Even if you didn't tell me it was a Knives Out movie and you gave me that cast, I'm such a slut that I'd just be like, Kieran Culkin's in it. I'll watch it. Like the powerful casting. You get another A+. Like in my book, A+.
Thank you.
And AJ Lancaster, Ayo Edberry, Tim Robinson, Jay Chandrasekhar, John Roca, the Outlaw, the 4th round pick, Marshawn Lynch, and Glenn Howerton.
I'm proud of that. Guys, this is a beautiful draft. We've made beautiful movies. Juice, would you like to
Pretty
print
good.
out the name of the main character one last time for us?
Benoit
Balls.
I saw Wallace Shawn die. Wallace Shawn is dead.
It's 2 minutes for roping. I like that.
You're a jabroni.